Hello people, you're welcome to my new channel. Today what we are going to do is about homemade fresh pasta. Now all you will need is your all-purpose flour, your eggs, olive oil and salt. Now we have different kinds of all-purpose flour that we can use in making the pasta, which is semolina, double oil and all-purpose flour, which is more common among the rest. Now spread your flour on a flat surface and make a hole at the center, and then pour the eggs into it. Add a tablespoon of olive oil and a teaspoon of salt. Now, using a fork, whisk eggs together and incorporate flour from around the sides of the roll. Continue bringing the flour into the center till the dough is well mixed, and you can use your hand to knead the dough. If the dough is too dry, you can add a small amount of water, and if it is too wet, then you need to add more flour for about 7 to 10 minutes by folding and rolling, which simply means that putting the outside dough incorporated in the center part of the dough. The dough would then move from looking rough to smooth when it's done. You can cross-check whether the dough is done or not by placing your finger on the dough, and when it springs right back at you, it means gluten is formed. But if it's not, then you need to knead the dough for extra minutes. When it's done, wrap the dough in a cling film and let it rest for about 3 to 5 minutes. Just see and feel how soft and smooth the dough is. Now, all you have to do is to just cut it into half, and then work on that half, and later on we come back to the other half. Spread some small amounts of flour on the flat surface to prevent the dough from sticking on the board. Now all you have to do is to roll it out. In order to get a perfect shape, make sure to fold it in thirds and then roll it out. This can be repeated twice as shown in this video. Once it is completely rolled out, it should be thin enough to see the color of your fingers through it, and then you will be more convinced that your dough is ready. Cut the edges to make a nice shape out of it, but you don't need to stress yourself when the shape is not as straight as you wanted it to be. It all works okay, so get on it, sweetheart. Your desired shapes and then cut them out. After which you will fluff those rolls and put them in their individual strands, where you put them aside and do others also. Please don't forget to spread your flour on it, as this makes it more dried and prevents it from sticking to each other. Now let's go back to work on the dough we left aside. As the same technique goes, just roll it out so you can see the color of your fingers through it, and then you fold it and cut it into any shapes you want. But the shape we'll be doing right now is a bow tie shape. It's fancy but really simple to do. working surface was too small, so I had to make the long straps a little bit shorter so it can fit the surface. This is the special technique in making the bow tie pasta. You will cut the straps into little rectangles, and all you need to do is to use your thumb and your index finger and then pinch them in the middle to make the cutest bow tie you could ever see. Please subscribe to my new channel and leave a comment below the comment section if you know that you haven't done so. I'm very grateful for watching it till now. Mwah. We are using the same technique to do some more of the bow tie pasta. Well done, guys. We are done with our pasta making. Just look at how nice the pasta is. If you wouldn't be cooking your pasta right away, just leave it on a wooden board with spaces in between them to allow it to dry a little, just as I did with mine. But then if you want to store some for the next month or days or weeks, all you have to do is to just spread them on a flat surface or a plate and freeze them. And guys, it can be kept for about a month. It's quite easy to make your pasta. All you have to do is you just boil some water, add salt, and then a little bit of oil. After that, you put your pasta in it and allow it to cook for about 3 minutes, depending on how thick your pasta is. Your pasta is now ready. I mean, just look at how nice and sumptuous the thing is looking. Okay, guys, so you can serve it with anything, with meat, with vegetables, with anything you want, or you can even make a stir fry with it.